two instructors I work with, Tom Witt and Norm Chapman, had come to the seminar, come to the training back in February. From what they said about the program, they said, Bob, you got to go.
Craig's ability to pass that knowledge that he has on basically every hybrid vehicle out there is incredible.
Craig is able to point out a lot of the differences between the models, the real specifics, the things that we as technicians don't commonly know about how they operate.
He has put in the time on being able to absorb the information and then break it down to a simple component. He's come up with the Army man theory of explaining voltage. How voltage operates, how current flows, and being able to break it down in such a way that anybody can understand it. That made the trip out here worth it.
The way Craig has designed the class, he's basically designed it to bring anyone at any level, up to the same speed when it's time to go actually work on the vehicles. That's one thing fun about this class is there's some defective vehicles that he's arranged for us to work on while we're here. So it's more of a real life situation than what you'd have in other classes of this nature.
I think that's probably one of the most valuable things for a hands-on type of a technician that we're going to be dealing with these in the field. We have had a number of second generation Toyota Prius, the first generation Honda Insight, there's a Nissan Altima and a Ford Fusion. We spend a lot of time just getting on the road, getting to drive different cars, seeing how they react. We work in teams, you can work through problems and kind of learn together on what's going on with the cars.
When you first hear about hybrids, you hear all the negatives, okay? Basically, the negative thing is that it can kill you if you don't follow the necessary procedures.
As soon as you lift the hood on them, you see these orange cables, and on the cables, it's pretty much stamped on there, don't touch these, you're gonna die. You're working with 200 plus volts, and so that is a real big put-off, especially for somebody that's worked with 12 volt their whole life. This class has really helped take the fear out of the warnings.
I actually brought along a lot of my own scan tools. Craig's got a whole bunch of tools that we were able to interact with, not to mention other students brought theirs, so you kind of get a wide range of what's out there.
We've had a chance to play with a couple different ones, get familiar with the operation, and see what's available throughout the different makes and models of vehicles.
You should probably come to the class first before you buy anything. Go to the class, decide what you need first, and then purchase equipment.
It gives you an opportunity to decide, if I'm going to spend $2,000 on a tool, how do I want to commit that money?
Craig points out all the safety features that they've incorporated on these vehicles. I mean, they've put a lot of effort into making these vehicles as safe as possible. And through a few simple steps, you can identify whether the vehicle's safe or not. The main thing I've gained from this class is confidence. I'm confident that I will have the confidence to be able to work on hybrid vehicles and basically not have any problems.
In one form or another, whether it be pure electric cars or hybrid vehicles, the technology's here to stay, and it's something that we're going to be seeing more and more frequently.
Hybrids are coming, okay? It's just something that's going to happen, and if you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to get on that bandwagon, you're not going to be here.